Alright, hi guys, Sting Collector here, back in another video for you guys today. I want to show you my top 10 Marvel Legends. I do have two Build-A-Figures here, well, like speaking, I have one right here, the Ultron Build-A-Figure, missing the right arm, and I got the Vulture build his wings, I guess, no, I'm missing the propellers, but I just don't want those, I don't want the Beetle and Tombstone, so I just said, hey, he still looks good without them, so I just never really got the figures or never got the pieces. But here are all my top 10, I guess, Marvel Legends. So yeah, I have 11 here. If you already counted, there's 11. Two of them I couldn't decide on, so you know, don't be mad at me for all this. I know some of you might not agree. Some of you might feel like, oh, from all the figs I've seen, really, you put all these, but it's my opinion. You guys have yours, so let's just get started. Number 10 slash kinda 11, but there's two characters. This is the one where there's two characters. Is going to the Ultron Build-A-Figure and the homemade huge Spidey right down there. Spider-Man's my favorite character, and I really did enjoy that figure, but the Ultron Build-A-Figure is just a nice figure. It looks great, and was just something I've looked forward to build forever, and I'm still missing the right arm. So I couldn't really decide, and from all the figures I have, I couldn't decide on my top 10, so to put those two at top 10, isn't the craziest thing from all that I have, so, tell me in the comments below which one do you prefer. So, yeah. Number 9 is going to Killmonger right there. I really did enjoy that figure. Somewhat, I enjoyed it better than the Black Panther, but the Black Panther just I didn't get the Civil War one, and I was looking forward to getting a Black Panther figure for a while, and I just had more fun posing this guy around and playing with him than the Killmonger, so that's why he's on the back there. But he still made it on my list, and that's good enough. Number 8, also kind of same reason right here, is going to Gamora. I didn't get the first one from the first movie, so I was really looking forward to getting this figure, and when I got her, I didn't feel as excited anymore. I felt more excited while waiting for her than than actually buying her and getting her in person, and all that. It was more like I wouldn't call it a disappointment, but there was something off, and there definitely is something off about this figure. The likeness looks amazing. It really looks incredible, way better than the other one, and it's just a great figure for the most part, and I'm really happy with it. And same thing as Killmonger, made it on the list, and that's what's important. Number 8, it's not that bad. Number 7, I'm giving it to the Cyclops. Hear me out. This is an incredible figure. I love it a lot. There are people that are way older than me and way older than a couple of you watching this that are like 30, 40-year-old collectors who have been waiting for this figure forever. And I ain't gonna lie, I was always not really a big fan of the X-Men and Cyclops and those type of characters. At first I always thought they were like a ripoff of the Avengers, but later on I just started to love them more and more, and I'm still trying to add to my display, to my X-Men stuff, and Cyclops is easily one of my favorite characters now, and this figure definitely helped me realize that more. I started watching some of the movies, and to this day, you can ask me anything, I'll tell it to you, because I know everything, and but there were problems with this guy. First of all, these parts right here, always, and these down here, they always sit down, and it's very annoying to put them back up and to put him in a pose and let them stay. Sometimes I'll just find a perfect pose, I'll put him up on the shelf, and I'll go 1 hour later, find one of these down, and I get him down to fix it, and the pose would be ruined, and it gets me really mad. Same thing up here on the band, it always goes to his neck, so I added some glue tag over there so it stays in place. I can still take it off if I want, but it was really just a bit annoying, so that's why he's a bit down, and it got really loose. This figure for me, it got really loose. Mostly the ab crunch got loose and the left arm, and I wasn't posing this figure every day, maybe once a week. And I don't even really touch him anymore. I just like seeing him on the shelf with the rest of the figures. So I don't know how it got that way. I really don't. Um, so yeah, number 7, I'm giving it to Proxen Midnight. This was a figure like Gamora. I was waiting for her, you know. I was really excited to get her, especially after watching the movie, trying to make like a little fight scene with Scarlet Witch, Okoye, and Black Widow, and it's just a nice figure. You know, I wish it came with more stuff. I don't know what exactly they could have added with her, but it still is a pretty good figure, and the detail is incredible on her. And I really was excited to get her as a figure, as an extra character for my villains display, and just as this character in the movie that was so badass and so funny and cool to watch, especially with those characters, you know, Scarlet Witch, Black Widow, and Okoye. So really was excited for her, but you know, I feel like number 6 for her was a pretty good spot. So yeah, number 5, I'm giving it to Black Panther. It's a really good figure, this one. I feel like it's way better than the one from Civil War. I feel like they made it a bit on the thin side, a bit too thin. But it's a really good figure. It comes with some nice stuff. The detail looks nice, you know, and you know they did include the head for Okoye, and I didn't think they were gonna, because you know this figure actually came with a decent amount of stuff. You know, it came with an extra head and 2 pairs of hands. I mean, that's pretty good for the most part. Like the Old Man Logan figure, that figure didn't come with anything, you know, just 1 pair of hands, which were fisted hands with the claws. That's it. Not even a Build-A-Figure piece. So to see that much into this guy, it was pretty cool, and I had a fun time playing with this guy, and I still do once in a while. So number 5, you know, was pretty good to add him there. Number 4, I'm giving it to the Vulture. I really do like this figure a lot. Trying to get you a good angle. The wings are incredible. Spider-Man again is my favorite villain, and Vulture is easily my top, like my number 4 villain of Spider-Man. He's just really cool, and I really was happy to see him in a movie, and it was just really fun to build the wings, and the line itself is incredible. I feel like every figure from there is worth getting. So for the most part, like, it's really nice. The only thing that would have been great if we got an 8-inch a head sculpt of Michael Keaton. That would have been incredible, really amazing. There are some people selling some like costumes online. They're a bit expensive. They're like $20 or something. So if you want to get one, go ahead. They look pretty good, but you know, if you're happy with just the Vulture, how he looks, don't. So yeah. Number 3. I'm sorry, I'm taking a while. I just wrote them down on a paper, so I'm just looking at them. So yeah, number 3 is going to the not homemade suit, the tech suit MCU Spider-Man. Again, Spider-Man's my favorite character. I really had a fun time with this figure. You know, he's also my stop motions, which I have a great time using this figure in them. From all the Spider-Man figures that I have, he's definitely one of my favorites. So it really just an excited, really got me excited to get this figure, and just looks incredible. You know, he comes. I wish he came with Tom Holland head sculpt, or at least the homemade suit one did, but he did come with a bunch of stuff for the most part. You know, 2 heads and 2 pairs of hands. It's pretty good for the most part. Plus the Build-A-Figure piece, so, or Build-A-Wing piece. So yeah, he was pretty cool. Number 2, I'm giving it to Cable. Yeah, Cable. This figure, let me tell you this. If you need a Cable figure, stop what you're doing right now, go to the store and find one. And this one. Because this is an amazing figure right here. I've been deciding all of last year which Cable figure I was going to get. Either the Select one or the Legends one. Not this one, the one that came out before. And I kept saying, hey, I like the classic look of the Select one more than the one of Legends, but Legends has better articulation, and I like how he looks. And I went back and forth thinking, oh, what should I get? And I was this close, guys, this close, size of his head, to buying the select one. He literally was at my comic store for €25, which is like $28. So, and I was that close. I took a big, I sucked in the air and I said, you know what, I'm not sure yet. And thank God I did that, because when I saw the pictures and videos of this guy at Toy Fair, I said, oh my God, thank God I did not buy that select one. And I waited for this one even more, of course, and finally I have him and he's here and told his glory and everything. Just an amazing figure. If you don't have him, and you don't have a cable but you have an X-Men display, stop right now. Pause this video and go buy one, because this is an amazing figure, for sure. And my number one is the classic Ultimate slash kinda Spider-Man. A lot of you probably know, of course, that Spider-Man's my favorite character. I didn't really add him here because he's my favorite character. I added him here because, since he is my favorite character, this was a figure which I was really excited to get. I had a fun time, posing this figure around. He came with a decent amount of stuff. The Peter Parker head sculpt, this head sculpt came with these wall crawling slash, landing hands or whatever, web hands and fisted hands. So he came with a decent amount of stuff. Plus he did come with the Build-A-Figure piece. Let me go back to the Logan figure. That guy came with nothing. Just one pair of hands and that's it. And the figure, of course, himself. Not even a Build-A-Figure piece. And this guy came with all that stuff and the Build-A-Figure piece for the Space Venom. I believe it's the left hand. No, the left hand. It came with the left hand. Left hand. And just an amazing figure. Since Spider-Man is my favorite character, it was just a blast playing with this guy, and I literally look at him every day. I probably try and take him down from the shelf twice, 3 times a day, and just put him in like 6 poses, because it's just an incredible figure, and I couldn't not put him in my number 1 spot. I know that there are some better figures out there, and I bet there's, all of you guys out there that are watching this right now are saying, yeah, I do have, my favorite figure, and it's not that one. But, you got to understand, because Spider-Man is my favorite character, this was just the figure for me to get, And I paid $25 for him, so it came down to like 20 something euro, 23 I think. So it wasn't bad at all. To get him brand new with everything in the box, it was a pretty good price, and I would pay double that, because it's a really amazing figure. I used to watch videos and everything about him, and I used to say, oh, it looks good, I'll get him. And after I saw him in person, I didn't even have enough money to buy him. I ran to my mom, to her car, and I told her, hey, you have this much right now? She was like, yep. Said, I didn't even tell her I'm gonna need half of it or something. I literally just took all I had. When we went home, I took out the money I took with me and I gave her that, and she told me, okay, now you just need to give me half because you paid that much, right, for it? And I was like, yes. So yeah, just incredible. I'm really happy I have him. So yeah, but that's it, guys. My top 10 Marvel Legends. Like I said earlier, all these figures are incredible, and all the figures that I own are incredible. It's pretty hard to make a top 10 decision to pick which are the best, and from my experience of collecting and adding figures and changing some to others, every figure that's on a shelf or displayed deserves, a good cheer or a clap, to be like, wow, that looks good up there. Wow, I'm glad I bought that. As long as it is up there and you're happy with it, that's an ultimate figure right there. And to me, that's almost all of them. But that was this little video. I hope you liked it. Please do subscribe if you haven't, like this video, and leave a comment and tell me which is your favorite Marvel Legends. This is King Collector 23 here. I'll see you next.